Hey guys, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am SeiferKatt, and apologies for the delay in episodes. I don't really have a good excuse. You know, I do have an excellent excuse. So the other day I recorded, you would not believe how many episodes. I recorded 2 episodes, so maybe you would believe that. But I recorded 2 episodes and it was going great, and then once I finished recording I realized I didn't actually hit the record button. Oh, yes, I was that fool for that day. I don't know how it happened, but record button was not hit. So that happened. But anyway, so I can't tell you what the future holds because the future has changed. But that's alright, because the future changing is not something we are afraid of as Great Britain, for we are a great army. What we do need to do, though, is we do need to get our military back up, because after the wars with Genoa and Sweden, our armies are looking a little bit worse for wear. So we've got to just check our navies. Where's these guys going? These guys are protecting Bordeaux. Excellent. We also need North Sea protected. Yes, we do, because North Sea has some foul beasts who are trying to capture it. Oh, not really trying to capture it, they're just trying to steer the trade, and we don't take kindly to people steering the trade. Alright, so we're going to pick up these troops, and we're going to pick them up in Zealand, apparently. What a great place to have a port. Just to stop this uprising. National revolt risk has gone down. Good. But yeah, so we just need to get our troops back up and running. That is really our most important goal right now, and that will be achieved probably once we, get some more manpower. It's what we really lack. We lack how many manpower? 68,000 mans. That's a lot of mans we're missing out on. But don't worry, we will get them, and also we're going to build some more cannons, because a lot of our forces are lacking in artillery, which seems odd that that's even been allowed to happen, but it certainly has. And also we'll get some poke points. Great. You guys can probably just chill out in Cornwall for now, because we're trying to... No, what are we trying? Oh, we're trying to call this province still. Also, how are we going with taking over these colonies? We're getting there. That's good to see. See, I can't remember what we were doing because it's been a little while, and also it's been a little while, and a whole bunch of stuff happened that didn't happen. The days that didn't happen. Ah, how great they are. We can probably cut down that army maintenance a bit. I know it sounds like a bad idea, but we are still reinforcing men while it's happening, and that will give us more chance to do shit. Okay, so our alliances at the moment. Our alliances are way higher than they should be, because we've got a bunch of military access that we don't want. I remember changing this last time. So Lower Lorraine, we do not need military access into Lower Lorraine. Brabant, you know what, we will royal marriage with you, because you look like we could probably annex you fairly quickly. Yeah, you've really kind of made a bad call on that one. Alsace is the other one that we want. That's Austria. Very similar, but completely different. Where is Alsace? I feel like they're around here somewhere. We'll find them. We'll find them, especially if we do that. No, this hasn't worked. Everything's gone horribly wrong. What the heck is this place called? ALS. There we go. Oh, it's a little province in there. Look at that. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. And Harlequinia is now at 200 with us. That's good. Now, one thing I would like to do is make sure the Wendish Empire loves us, because we hopefully will get a succession war with them soon. Or for them. It looks like we will not. Now that will be a change from what we had last time, because we did actually get a succession war last time. That is disappointing. Oh well, never mind. We will get it one day. Ah. There's no use worrying about what the past that didn't happen is, because this is the past that is happening right now. Or the future. The present. Time scales are confusing. A Croatian revolt. In Croatia, I suppose. I suppose we do need to go down and deal with that. Yes, okay. We're going to have to use this group. We have 8,000 men, but they will replenish while they're on the boats. And so let's head down to Croatia. Not much is going on. Croatia is still this holding that I've had since Crusader Kings, and it's never really been that much of a useful point, but I've always had it, and I never really want to lose it if I can help it. Because it is a decent place to have, I suppose. For lack of a better thing to say about Croatia. It gives me power in the Mediterranean, I suppose. Which is something I wouldn't otherwise have. But does one particularly need it? Who knows. Anyway, we need to build up our navy, and that's exactly what we're doing with our trade ships. And then I feel like we've got a lot of points, and we need a lot more manpower, so let's get that manpower up. I mean, we've got all these provinces here that could definitely use some manning up. Tiva has declared war on the Golden Horde. If I remember rightly, I'm allied with them. I don't remember. I am not. Okay. Well, let's not be allied with them. And Bavaria, cool. Bavaria, we do not want military access. We do not have it. Okay. Tiva offers us a military alliance, which would be silly because if I remember rightly, they've just started a war with the Golden Horde, so no thank you very much, sirs. Not today. Italy, on the other hand, if we get some sort of alliance going with Italy, they're not super huge, but, you know, it would be provinces that'll keep us in a straight line, and it'll give us more control of the Mediterranean. Meanwhile, while these guys travelled down, they did lose a lot of men. And always more prestige, because prestige, until we get to about 100, is always useful. Okay. Colonists also have moved in. So we could probably, because we're getting so much money, we could probably recall and march further along this way. And recall... Oh no! We should have another colonist. We do. Can we not? I guess it's just too far away. Alright then, well... we'll move into here. These guys done with the colony? They are, so they can move into here. Really, Harlequinia is just growing. It's going quite well. We did lose that battle. Can't say I'm surprised since we were outnumbered. It's possible the Croatian rebels may actually get some shit done here, which would be frustrating. Or we could go pick up some more men. Let's go pick up more men. This is another group that is just really huge, but just needs a lot of reinforcements. So reinforcements they shall have. Also, because they've got mercenary units in them, which they really shouldn't. But we can deal with that when we get there. Still gaining men. That's what matters. I really wish we could gain more men than we are, but... how many more men do we need? 58,000, yeah, okay. We can pass the Antipiracy Act, which will give us better relations over time. Sure. There's not really a downside to that. And when it allows me to do something, when it's done quick saving, okay. Let's get these Pope points spent. Hungary, you don't need a Pope. You don't need to have control of over the Holy See. Okay, one of my people have died before reaching the Curia. We can't really spend the resources to get him on our side, unless he's automatically come onto our side, in which case, good times. Hungary. No, Hungary regards us as a rival. Who regards us as a rival? Why would they do such a thing? Okay, so Sweden, Byzantium, Genoa, and Hungary all regard us as rivals. Wow. How depressing is that? They think that we're going to harm them. We were planning to, actually. And it looks like Hungary is fabricating a claim. Oh, I guess they are concerned about that whole I have land right next to them. Croatia, yeah, okay. Croatian land is actually, I guess, a bit of a threat to them. That should deal with the rebel problem. The coastline, look at that. We've gained a claim on Iraq, okay. And if it moves, tax it. Always tax it. Taxing is good. We don't particularly need these 2 regiments down here. We can probably... Actually, let's get rid of these mercenaries. Because we definitely don't need them right now. And we will help the natives. Because that way they will help us. And if the natives help us, then we're all helped, really. Because we are all made of bubbles. Except Bubbles. I guess Bubbles isn't made... who knows what Bubbles is made out of. Bubbles' best Powerpuff Girl. Anyway, now is not the time to talk about who is the best Powerpuff Girl, which is Bubbles. It is the time to move onwards. Also, transporting my troops around like this does cause attrition damage and is probably bad. But, okay, and it looks like this army has fully replenished. Excellent. Another good day. We're also moving quite quickly towards the Native Americans, which means we could probably start invading them soon. Which, if you know much about North American natives, they tended to prefer to be invaded by England than anyone else. You know, 9 out of 10 Native Americans prefer to be invaded by England. So we'll do that. We'll make that wish happen. We'll make that wish come true for them. I am, of course, being facetious. The invasion of native people is atrocious. But who cares? Am I right? No, I'm not. Alright, we can invest in a new idea. It is possible advisor +1. No, that's a silly idea. But then again, what else are we going to do with these points? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do with these points. We've got a lot of administration points. So we're going to use these administration points to build things. Wait, administration? Okay, it is administration. I was like confused whether I meant diplomatic or not. I did not. Okay, back to what I was doing. Spend administration points. Because with administration points we can have more taxes. And I don't know about you, but I love taxes. Anything that gives me more than 100 is definitely good on my book. Well, sorry, 1 is definitely good on my books. 1.8, 1.4. Anything else that's particularly good? 2.2, yes, that's called a good one. Looks like we've already built one in Paris. Frankly, I think now we can just build them anywhere. I mean, it's extra money coming in, and money will always help the British Empire. We could probably even build some temples. Excellent. Now we're out of money, but not out of points, which to me means we need more money, which is good because we're actually getting more money. And there is hair in my eye. It is terrible. My hair isn't even that long at the moment. Sometimes my hair gets really long and just covers my face, and I like to make it, like, pull it down so I look like an emo kid. And then I say, like, everything is darkness or black, and I laugh because I find that shit funny for some reason. I don't know why. Look, life is hard. Anyways, life is hard. No, it's not. Well, it can be. On Monarch Death, anything that interests me happening? No, not particularly. Looks like no one is really succeeding to the throne. We really would like another alliance if possible. Sweden will never be interested in that. Sweden and I are natural rivals. We get a new cardinal, nice. How about Pisa? How does Pisa feel about us? We can't really get a royal marriage with them though, because they don't have a royalty, because they are a trading government. They are a merchant republic. What about Mali? Mali is a sultanate, but I don't think I can ever have a royal marriage with them because they are Muslim. Annoying. I could annex them, I suppose. That was meant as a joke. No, it wasn't a joke. You were actively saying you should kill everybody. That's not a joke. Killing everybody is not funny, guys. How's this annexation going? I don't rightly know. It'll be done in like 10 years and we'll get like these Joliffe provinces, 3 more provinces. Yeah, sure. There's not really much going on right now. That's okay. This is quite different from what I had the last time where there was a war against Byzantium and we kind of kicked a lot of butt, but this is not the world that we were seeing before. It's a shame because I quite liked that world. We did well in that world. We have lost the trade dispute against Hungary, that's fine. We'll just build some more money. See, each one of these doesn't look like much, but it'll add up, that's the thing. It'll add up to be quite a significant amount even. And we could probably even get some extra trade power. Hello, what's this? Increase base tax in Lincoln, or... You know what, more manpower. It does sound like a silly thing, but more money is not actually what I need. I've got all the money in the world. I am probably easily the richest person in the world. Okay, well we can recall this diplomat. He doesn't need to be at Wendish Empire. Timurids want access to throwing territories, sure. I don't mind losing a bit of prestige at the moment for Harlequinia. I will give them a bureaucrat. Genoa is starting shit again with me, and I'll let them. Sweden is starting shit with me. I don't like when they both start shit with me at the same time. That concerns me. How many more men do we need? 36,000 before we start. 36,000 more men before we can start doing some interesting things and building more soldiers. And we are now adjacent to these guys. I wonder if that's enough reason to declare war on them. Turns out it is. Well, we should go attack the heathen primitives. Because they are heathens. And primitives. So we do not need an army of that size. We can probably even split it in half. Actually, 4 regiments should be more than enough to deal with these natives. And we can invest in quality ideas, more recovery, morale speed, that's always good. Oh, it looks like that's what we got anyway. Also, we're still ahead of time by quite a bit. 4 years, 17 years, yeah, it's not happening. 4 years, okay, so military tech and admin tech might not be bad. Might not be bad for a while. But recovering morale speed is always a good thing to have. So we're just going to invade some Native Americans, just show them what's for, as you do. And actually we'll merge you guys together. Put a leader in you. 6,000 men should make easy work of 8,000 Native Americans. I've just realized that we do not have the full army morale. This may actually... Let's not go in not full army morale. Let's go in a little bit higher. Actually, what is their army morale at? We don't know. We can't find out as easily. Okay, well we're probably fine now. They recover their morale quickly because we've got all those morale increasing things. See, that's another bonus. We can increase our morale really quickly. And sure enough, the Native Americans are destroyed with no real threat. I mean, it was... we lost 500 men to their 6,000 men. So overall, you know, a bit of a massacre, a bit of a slaughter. But such is the way of life, and there's nothing I could have done about it to stop it. Oh well, you know, it's as they say, sometimes people die, and it's tragic. Very tragic. We may have gone for too many colonies at once here. Let's calm it down a little bit for the next colonies. We've got one coming out soon anyway, so that'll be alright. And they're doing their thing. Excellent. Good work, man. Papal points. Okay, and that puts us pretty much in control of the future cardinals, which is exactly where we always want to be. We've kind of got too many... we can't really spend anything on diplomatic tech because we're too far ahead. So really we should just be building trade tech. Which it looks like we actually can't build too much more of it because we've just... What? More taxes? Yes, gladly. Trade power, we can get more trade power. North Sea would be, actually Bordeaux would probably be best to get more trade power. Just because that is actually a place that we're fighting for. Like in trade. And the more trade power we have down there, the better. I would like to build a higher military, but until we get the manpower, there's really no reason to do so. I'd also like to start getting some money from over here and bringing it into England, but we need another merchant for that. Won't be long though. Looks like these guys are doing quite well. Just annexing land like there's nobody's business. Okay, cool. I'd really like to annex Jolaf a little bit faster, but that's just... you know, we can't all get what we want, I suppose. Even if we want it, even if we want it really bad, we can't necessarily get it. Recall him. Excellent, the siege of Mobile is finished. And we're going to try and get an alliance with Italy. Also, Fur is at Ohio. Nice. Back across the seas at Mobile, we will sue for peace. And we offer full annexation. So I hope you accept that because we're not really giving you another choice. Bam! Annexation! And that goes immediately to Harlequinia because it is still within their jurisdiction. So Harlequinia has to deal with the fact that this has not been cored, but I believe they can. And it's the wrong religion. There's a bunch of reasons to worry about that one. That's okay, it's none of our business. It's all Harlequinia's problem now. And did Sweden just declare war on Tiva? They did. Tiva and Hungary, actually. Well, Sweden and Hungary may... I'll give you military access, but that's all. I'm not giving you a military alliance. I do not want to fight Sweden right now. Like, Sweden is enough of a fight. Because any time Sweden comes to a fight, Genoa also does. Just looking at the ledger now. How are we looking in the way of armies? I still have a larger army, but my manpower has just not recovered, whereas Genoa's and Sweden's has recovered quite nicely. Although mine will be recovering in like about a year. That's exciting. I'll be able to start building troops again. Anything interesting happening in diplomacy where, like, I will get someone's land? No. No. Alright then. You know, I could just claim the throne of... No, I couldn't claim the throne of Wendish. The Wendish throne! Alright, so, who do we have royal marriages with? Actually, Brabant, we are leading them as a vassal. We should try and annex them. I think it is time for annexation. Are we allowed to annex them? We are not. They do not like us enough. And... okay, well then get them to like us already. Jeez, I don't know why you're saying this is a problem. So that's happening now. Alright. These guys still haven't reinforced, but they will reinforce soon. We're now at less than a year. And more prestige. 100 prestige! Nice! Okay, is there any weak disputed successions? Upper Burgundy. We've got a royal marriage with them apparently. Upper Burgundy, how strong is Upper Burgundy? That's not Upper Burgundy. Upper Burgundy's these ones. We could claim the throne of Upper Burgundy. How old is their king? The king is 49. Who are your alliances with? Bavaria and Lower Lorraine. Bavaria, Lower Lorraine. How valuable are your provinces? 3 and 5. Nah. Not worth it starting a war at this stage. I mean, I always love to have a war, but I don't need it. I mean, a war is classic good times. I think we all know that. We could probably improve relations with Joloff. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Bit of a slow episode today. Nothing really happening. I was really expecting to fight the Wendish Empire, but yeah, that is a future that has not come to be. But join me next episode where we eye out the Wendish Empire and really wish to take over that. See you next time. Bye!